welcome to TaciStudio. I'm Taci, and I'm here today today is a Wednesday, September 18th, and I'm a little late with an update of what I have been doing in August. So I am going to do a little summary of August and what I'm doing now in September, and going to give you some updates on my planning for Christmas. If you are new here, welcome, and if you have been here with me before, welcome back. I am so happy and excited to be here with you today. So I'm going to start first with what I finished in the month of August, because first I should show you what I am wearing. Is not something I made, but it's something that makes me really happy, and it's my Flock 2024 sweatshirt. Today it's been a little bit colder here in Oregon, and I was able to wear my sweatshirt this morning. Not so sure if I will be able to keep wearing all day, but I am so happy. It's the first time I'm wearing it since I bought it, and I love it. I had such a great time at Flock Fiber Festival. It was my first time going, the second year that the festival is going, and I hope that I can go every year. It was fantastic, and if you are interested in having a little bit of a overview of what I did, I have a video that I can link in the end of this video, and you can see what and how fun it was and what I did there. So let's start with what I accomplished and finished in August. It seems like for me August was a month of starts, not completing and finishing many things, and I actually honestly was looking on my journal that I do every month, and I don't think I really finished anything other than a couple crochet projects that I made for my grandson. He, as you all know if you have been here before, he loves little crochet plushes, and we have been knitting crocheting together one a month. He doesn't really crochet, but he tries. I'll show you a little picture of him trying to see if he could crochet. He kept getting my hook and pushing inside and out of the holes of a project that I already had, and kept telling me that he was crocheting. So I thought it was the cutest thing, so I took a picture to show you all. But we have been doing a few little small plushes. I made a couple little keychains for my daughter, and he asked me to make a couple plushes, and one of them that I made was this adorable Pierre, which he says Pierre in French, and it's from the Woobles. I have the pattern for this one, and I made that for him, even though I did not make this one from a kit and I didn't make with the yarn that they have. I just had my own yarn, but I think it turned out really cute. We also made a frog inspired by the Wobble frog, but I made mine a little bit different, and I just made up the pattern and made little legs for him, and he just calls this one Froggy. This one I actually bought the yarn that they have to make the Wobbles, and I just kind of made up the pattern. And talking about little crochet things that I have been making, I have a friend who I will not name here, but who is in need of a little bit of love and a little bit of support. So I made a little emotional support chicken for her. It's not really the emotional support pattern. I just looked at several different. Crochet comes very easy to me, so I looked at different patterns and different ones on Instagram and YouTube, and then I made up my own pattern, and I think she turned out very, very cute. And I might even make some more for some of my friends who really love chicken. So this is pretty much what I have been up to in August. In August, I made a lot of plans, and I also finished a hat that I had started a long time ago. And actually, yeah, it's one of my finished objects for August, and I will post a picture. But this is the Oslo Hat by Petiteknit, and I made this one to put on my handmade gifts for Christmas. This one is probably going for my daughter, and I used Knitting for Olive soft silk mohair and the merino, and both of them on the color soft blue. I talked about some of the information about that on my last episode when I talked about the Christmas gifts that I'll be doing, but this is what I usually do on my journal. I put the size that I made, who I made for, and then I put a picture. I used to draw, but I got this really cute little printer that prints this tiny pictures, so usually I try to put the picture and I put the labels and a sample of the yarn and any information that I think could be important for me to have, so I can keep that in case I want to make another one, either for that person or for somebody else. So this is something that I actually finished in August also, and I did not remember that I had finished it. So I continue to do, and so I will show you now my works in progress, and I will continue with and start with the next hat that I'm making for Christmas, and this one I'm making for my son. I have just started, and as I said on my video for how I plan and what I do for my Christmas gifts, I put the hats that I'm making on this little bag that I made last year, and I absolutely love it. And I just put the hat in there because then I know that that's one of my gifts. And after I finish, I put it on a box that goes for each person, has a box, and I start putting things on those boxes. This hat for it's hopefully going to be for my son, and I am using the yarn I'm using is the Fiber Company. I already winded both of them, and it's a really, really beautiful dark green. I don't know if you can see, but it's a really, really dark and beautiful green. It's from the Fiber Company and is the Acadia yarn, and this one is a DK weight, and each skein of this has 50 grams, so I bought 2 of them, and it's 60% wool, 20% alpaca, and 20% silk. So this is very, very, very soft. It recommends for you to use a 3.75 to a 4 millimeter needle, which would be a US 506. I cast on this first. I should say I'm doing the Pearl Soho Classic ribbed hat, and it was designed for Pearl Soho by Jake Canton for Pearl Soho. I think I already said that. I love this pattern. I have made several of these hats, and it's a free pattern, and it's one that it's really easy for me because there's not very much to do. It's just pretty much knit and purl pattern until you have to do the crown. And I think that that's a good pattern for my son because I think the hat kind of hugs your head a little bit and it keeps it really warm. And I have made, I think, one for him before, and he really liked it. So that one goes on my, it's one of my work in progress, and it's on my Christmas projects. The next working project that it's still on my needles, it's and I actually wanted to say I noticed that Tash from Mostly Knitting, she always says when she has started her projects and how many days it has been on her needles, and I think that that's kind of fun to keep track of that. So the hat for my son, I started on excuse me, on September 14th, so just a couple days ago. And it's one that is great for me to, when I am either watching a movie or doing something that I don't want to concentrate, but I still, that I can't concentrate on what I'm knitting. And so it's a very easy project that I can bring with me places. So it's kind of a fun project to work on the go. The next project that it's been on my needles, I'm just looking here to see when I started that, and then I can give you a little bit more information. I'm looking on, I should have marked my book, but that is the it's the Soho Wrap by Jackie Rose, and I started this a while ago because this project is one that I don't work on very often either. I usually work if I'm traveling or if we are going somewhere for the weekend. I also bring it with me because I can just do it slowly. And I started this project on April 27th, and then I put it on hold because it was kind of too warm for me to work on during the summer. So now that the weather is starting to change and it's starting to be a little bit colder, it's a little bit easier for me to work with this, because I'm using, with this, I am making the shawl, but the smaller size, not the biggest one. And my next color, I'm using the Pearl Soho, and it's Pearl Soho Linen Quill, and I think the color is Kettle Black. And then I also have the off-white one because it requires 4 different colors. The next color that I'm going to have is going to be this, and it's not Pearl Soho, but I think I have talked about this before. This is the Lambing Kid trio, and it's on the color Sunny Side Up, and I love this contrasting these 2 colors together. Then I have the off-white, and I don't know what the 4th color is going to be yet, but I have some blue that I think could be very, very pretty also, but I haven't completely decided. But I want to work on that now, and now that the weather has changed a little bit, because if I can, when I finish that, I also want to make some of the new shrug patterns that Jackie has, and I'm not sure if I said that, the Soho Square by Jackie Rose, and I am making the smaller size of the shawl. So I am pretty excited to have that done this fall and to be able to wear that, and I think it would be really nice, and I'm excited to go back to it since I have had it on a break for a while. The next thing that I have on my needles is I've been working on these socks, and I have had these socks on my needles since May. I also in May made this one, and then I put it on hold because again it was summer and it was a little bit too warm, and it got a little bit too warm to work on this sock. I have made one pair, but I'm just making the tube, and then I'm gonna do the afterthought heel, and I used the color blocked ribbed sock pattern by Summer Lee, and the yarn is Boboleros from my friend Margaret from Boboleros, and this one is the Grace Fingering BFL sock set, and I really love this color. Is the Enchanted Piece, and it was from a collection that she had I think in the end of the spring, and it's just so pretty. I can't wait. Now I'm working on the second sock so I can start so I can finish this and be able to wear it this fall also. I'm very excited because I have a few new handmade socks that I'm hoping to wear this fall and winter this year. I had just started, so I'm not going to show you because I just started, and then I have to start again, but I decided to stop because, as I said, it was getting too hot, and then I did not I'm gonna just start again and try to finish this one this maybe this month still. The next thing on my needles, I only have two more things, and one is I am very super excited and cannot wait to finish and be able to wear it, but I have just started, so I am very ambitious with this, but I'm pretty excited about it and very excited to show you. This is my framed sweater. Yes, friends, I have decided to make the framed all color work sweater by Andrea Maury, and I couldn't be any more excited about it. I cannot wait until the day that I can wear it. And let me show you. And let me show the details. I am trying with this sweater, my objective is to learn and have better tension and be able to do color work a little bit better. I have always had, have never made a complete sweater that it's all color work. I made a sweater that had color work all over here, and I've showed you before. It was and I can't remember the name right now, so I'll post here. It's from Boyland Knitworks, the Easy V sweater, yes, and I love that. But what I've been doing is I've been practicing to get, and I'm actually very proud of my floats and how I'm catching the floats when I need to, but sometimes I still have some long floats when I forget to catch, but for the most part I think I'm doing a pretty good job, and I'm very happy about it. I love the color yellow, and I think you can see in here my little needle toppers. I try and a friend of mine said that I made her her OCD start all over again, because I tried to match my little needle stoppers to my project. So this one has a pink one to match with my project. This one has a yellow one to match with my project, and I think I am going to try, oh, I still have to put a green one on my green project. And my next project, I have, oh, this one I was going to start with the white, but I started with black, so I have a little white leaf on it. But I am thinking about having just the needle stoppers on my Etsy store, because some people have asked me if I sell just them, and I'm thinking about, I was going to do it this month, but we've had a very busy month, and also with some health issues in our family, so I haven't been able to do, and I really want to just post those and then maybe have a sale. So I will probably do it by the end of the month. But I wanted to tell you the details about my framed sweater. I have made the rib, because this is a bottom up all color work except for what she calls the frame on the sweater, and I'll post a picture of her here with her sweater and the colors that she chose. And my frame, which is this rib and this part over here and the cuff, it's I'm making it with ritual dies, and it's the ritual dies, let me see in here, I have this one pretty organized, starting with, so it's ritual dies Sprite, and the color is Forsythia. And then the main color, which is this one over here, is the Farmer's Daughter Fibers, the Spinster's Daughter, and it's the worsted weight. And it's actually the Spinster's Daughter yarn, dyed in Montana by the Farmer's Daughter and spun in Washington by Spin Cycle. So this is the color Love Me Like You Used To, and I love this color. I could not tell you how much I love this color. It's not a gray, it's not a cream, it's not a, and it's all in between also. And it's like, I could say it's one of my favorite gray and cream and neutral color right now. And the Spin Cycle that I'm using is Salty Dog, and it's the Spin Cycle Dream State, which I believe is also their worsted, and it is the superwashed Dream State, as I said before, this Salty Dog color. I am so happy with this project, and I cannot wait to be able to wear this. My dream would be to wear it on Rhinebeck, since this is Andrea Maury designed this sweater for Rhinebeck, and my dream would be when they all stand there to take a picture with their sweater that I could be there and take that picture also, but I am not going to be able to go this year, so maybe next year. I will be going to the Sacred Ship in November here in Portland, Oregon, and we can talk more about this on my next episode. But if you can and you would be able to go, I think this would be a really, really fun festival also to go. So I am very sad that I can't go to Rhinebeck because I have so many friends that I would love to meet in person. But maybe what I will do is when they take a picture of everybody with their framed sweater, I will take a picture of me and I'll put it beside the picture. So but I am excited that I'm making the sweater, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to have it ready by the time that it's Rhinebeck, and by the time that I see and watch what everybody has been doing with their sweater also. I am very, very, I thought and I was worried that this sweater was going to be too hot, and I was worried about making such a heavy sweater, but I actually feel that it's going to be a pretty nice weight for me, and especially here in Portland, Oregon, the weather can get pretty cold, and I think it's going to be one that I'm going to be able to wear a lot this winter, so I'm happy about that. I need to take a sip of water. And my next and last project that I've been working on this month, it's something very exciting to me. I love La Bien Aimée, and I love her yarns, and I got to meet her in person, Amy, in when I went to the Flock Fiber Festival this year. And wasn't for very long, but it was something that made me so happy. I don't have very many of her yarns, but I signed up and I am testing her Le Triangle Granny shawl. And this is a let me get something so I can show you a little bit better, and I hope that I have that the light is okay. I'm filming in a little bit different direction today because I had to change. I'm in the same space, but I had to change the direction that I work because my room is really messy today, and I would not want to show you the mess. On my next episode, I will hopefully have it cleaned up and be able to go back to where you have better lighting. But this is my shawl and how I'm making mine. I'm still testing. The pattern is going to come out on October 11th, and I am pretty confident that I will finish it on time. When I saw this is a granny square stripes, I believe it's what it's called, and it's the same. A lot of people make different blankets, and Amy is writing the pattern, and when I saw this, it reminded me of my mom, and when she used to make a lot of these shawls for me and my sisters when we were little, and I was so happy to see this, and it brought me so many nice and fun memories that I wrote, and I asked and I wanted to test it also, and I got to test. So I am so excited. I will put more information about the details on how I chose my colors. I believe that the ones she's making It's one of them. It has, because it has 16 or 17 colors, and I won't give too much information because the pattern is not released yet. But I am using La Bien-Aimée, the one that is the same color that you see in here. It's her yarn, and the other one is a collection that a friend gave to me, and then I can post more information later about it. But it's a fade that it goes from lighter to darker. I started on the darker color and went to the lighter, and then again darker to the lighter, and that's the second row. But the one of the rows is always with the La Bien-Aimée, and I'm using this yarn here, and I will have more information about the other yarn. It was a yarn that was gifted to me, and I'm looking for all the information so I can gifted by a friend. But the La Bien-Aimée is the color is vintage, and the yarn is the Merino Super Sock, and it's color vintage. But I'm super excited to be a part of the testing group. The pattern comes very easy to me because I have crocheted since I was very little. I think I was 5 or 6 when my mom taught me how to crochet, and this is the socks that I made with that same yarn also. So it's I think I already mentioned and showed the socks back in July. And so this is it for what is on my needles. I'm working on some of my Christmas projects, but some of them I really can't show very much here. And I only have for today one more thing, and this is on my acquisitions. And I was able, when Ruby and Roses, and I haven't even opened the bag yet, I just got that today, for my acquisitions this month. I was able last month to get on the when she had a shop update, and this is the yarn that I got. I want to show you because I think, but I don't want to open because I'm afraid it's going to be so loud if I open this. But I believe the reason I chose this one was that the color was, I'm going to open, so I'm sorry. And I don't know if this is the one that I chose, that it was my flower color. And this is in my flower era, this one. And it has some pretty bright colors that it's not really usually what I would order. But I think that this one was, I really love, and I even have a tattoo on my leg of the bird of paradise, and I thought this was this color from the In My Flower era was for the bird of paradise. But I am not 100% sure if maybe I bought 2 of them, and this was the In My Flower era and the other one, and I'm hoping to make a hat for myself or a pair of socks, but I think it might be a hat. I do not have too many things in pink because I've never really wore very much pink, but lately is something that I have been wearing and liking. So, and I really like, look at her label, how pretty it is, and it has this really beautiful, and the yarn is super soft. It's 85% Southwest merino, and 15% nylon, and this is a 100-gram skein. So I think that's it for me. I don't have very many other news other than we had a pretty busy weekend, month I should say, and I have been working on getting some stuff started for Christmas gifts. I am very excited about the fall. I am not reading anything new right now. I am going to be doing a video soon about the fall trends and some of my plans for this fall. And although I do make a plan every year for a year and what I want to do and what I would like to accomplish, I have also cut into seasons, because this way it does not make me feel so overwhelmed to have what I'm doing and how much I'm doing and how much I'm accomplishing. So my next video, I'm gonna go over, like I did last year, some fall fashion trends, what those trends are related to what I am needing or what a lot of people are needing out there, give some suggestions of some patterns, and then bring that to you next. I hope that wherever you are, if you are starting spring or if you are starting fall like we are here on this side in the United States, then that you are enjoying your time and that you're having fun doing whatever you are doing. I hope that you continue to knit, crochet, craft, embroider, do whatever makes you happy, and stay healthy. So until I see you again, happy knitting, happy crafting. Ciao.